All right, boys, calm down. It's TikTok. I do not know this person's age, but as you can see up in the corner, you know what I don't effing understand. Meaning, someone has a question. And over here in these parts, we like to like to bring things to an understanding. So, the game shall not be played, all right? We're not going into all that. We're just here to answer an inquiry. Ma'am, take it away.
So you know what I don't fucking understand? This is what I don't understand. See this? See this? See that? This.
Yeah.
This is worth $50. This is worth $5. This is the exact same piece of fucking plastic.
So, it would seem as if the young lady doesn't get that a long time ago, before any of us were even born, what we used to do was barter. You know, we would trade things for other things, including people. Right? You know, hey, if you can give me a daughter, let's say you only have you had nothing but sons, you want to keep the family bloodline going and the like, so but you got tons of cows, you go to a poor family, give them a couple cows, and guess who has a new daughter? Congratulations, right? So they consider that to be a little bit inhumane. So the concept of currency was created, where a numerical value was added to goods, services, and all the things that you would barter with, but it was put on pieces of paper and used in coins to signal that numerical value. All right. So whereas yes, the two pieces of paper or two pieces of plastic. What is that, by the way? Like yen or like or England bucks, euros? I'm not sure. But either ways, yes, that those two pieces of plastic that you hold, they at their core do have the same value, but it's the numerical value that they represent, which is so important, which is why, yeah, they can be the same thing but worth completely different things because of, currency.
This is the same thing. We made up these arbitrary numbers, and then we said,
Well, you kind of had to, because I mean, do you think a daughter is worth two cows? I mean, we kind of had to start setting some standards somewhere, right?
we can't print more, or else it'll be worthless. How about just don't let it be worthless?
If I were working at the treasury, might be able to help you out with that. But I don't work at the treasury, and the deal is that as a principle, and this isn't just a principle when it comes to money. It's kind of a principle in all things. The more you have of something, the less valuable it is, which is why we are about to hit a recession in the United States, because they are actually kind of taking your advice and just through the stimulus and everything else like that, just farting out cash. But like I said, the more out there, the more expensive things are going to become. You can't stop inflation. You really can't, and unless you no. I'm not an economist. I'm barely decent at math. But these concepts, the concept of, having a system in place where things have a numerical value that you can actually get fair exchange for, is far more better than, being sold for two cows. Just saying there, sweetie.
How about just don't tell anybody? Or just don't let it happen. We literally made this up. This is a construct.
Okay, so here's the thing. When you say we, I don't think you fully. I just don't. Maybe I'm crazy, or maybe you're a vampire, but I don't think you were around back when these systems were being, hashed out and agreed upon. I wasn't either. Okay, but when it comes to, how we've been able to advance based off of the numerical values and currency and exchange rates and stock markets and everything else like that. And yes, I will admit I'd rather the dollar be backed by gold than nothing at all as it currently is, because gold was the standard. Gold, like the value of gold is, like, for the most part, there's a reason the term the gold standard exists. All right, so just, we can't just, is it a construct? Yes, but is a construct that has kept you from being sold for 2 cows, sweetie? Yeah, it's also a construct that helped get rid of slavery, because as technology grew, what's the name, and newer ways and innovations were made available, that system was there to be able to say, hey, I mean, I can save you a bunch of money on the upkeep of those folks if you just get my steamroller, like, it wasn't the whole thing, but it was a part of it, right? Like, all of life is one big jambalaya.
It up. Just don't let it inflate. Just don't. Like, people, I get.
But that's the thing. Things won't. That's an impossibility, because the more, like I said, the more money we have out there, right? As we have now with the stimulus thing, we're already feeling it. We're already seeing the prices of things slowly creep up, and and it's not getting any cheaper, because you can't stop inflation. Because, hey, if it costs me more to do this, or if this is a bigger expense to me, then what am I going to do? I'm going to pass that expense on, and that's just a way of life.
I get inflate, but I don't. Like, just don't let it. Fuck. You let this happen. You let this happen. How about you just let it?
Shit, is that like yen? Like, what the? Like, where are you? You sound American, but damn, like you throw like euros and shit in our face.
Everything else happen too. Why don't you just let stuff not inflate? Like, just deflate it.
You can't tell me that chick don't look like Amanda Seyfried. If you don't know who she is, she was in those Seth MacFarlane movies. She was in Ted 2. What was that other one? A Million Ways to Die in the West. Yeah, she popped for like half a second. I wonder what she's up to now. Anyways, apparently Paige here it just doesn't sink in, and hopefully, if you ever had such questions as Paige had, where it's like, oh well, why can't you just not let it inflate? Sorry, market and values don't really work like that, and things are assigned a numerical value that will go up as there is more money being forced into the economy, as opposed to being naturally created within, like, created on an equilibrium as the economy we had before the whole CV thing jumped off. But either ways, guys, that being said, all the internet stuff. If you like this, also like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from the Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description, and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? A pretty girl. We're not playing the game. Pretty girl. But, sweetie, there's... I wish I was running around with such naivete. I really do. Naivete. Yeah, I kind of messed up the initial pronounce. Either ways, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and until the next one,